Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Dr. P. I appreciate you taking the time to stop back by tonight for another video. Now, in today's video, what we're actually going to be doing is talking a little bit about the new skin. You can see me using it right here, as well as talk about the new bunker and what it might actually lead to down the road as it relates to the Season 7 story. Guys, make sure to subscribe and drop a like on the video if you enjoy. I'm uploading daily, every day, covering the latest in Fortnite, including breaking news, information, storyline updates, and so much more. Shout out to these beautiful people for using my supported creator code. It's PineapplesYT. If you're ever buying any skins with V-Bucks, a Battle Pass, literally anything that involves V-Bucks, make sure to throw on my supported creator code and send me a screenshot to get featured in an upcoming video. So the new skin that just came out earlier tonight is called Krampus. It looks a lot like Santa Claus, as I'll get into later, but essentially Krampus is a mythical creature that is supposed to be literally the anti-Santa. He's supposed to be half demon and half goat, and that's definitely what he is. They're sticking true to that story, because if you look at his feet, you can definitely see hooves, you can see horns at the top of his head, and his tongue is so long. I literally cannot believe how long that tongue is. His glider is my personal favorite part of the entire set. It's like a reindeer, but obviously an anti-reindeer, if you want to call it that. The skin itself is actually 2,000 V-Bucks, so it's a little bit on the expensive side. But this skin, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the best skins in the game. It literally is. Just with everything combined, it's an extremely good skin, and I've seen people on Twitter all say that this is a lot better than a lot of the previous skins. So it looks like there's a lot of hype around Krampus. If you guys ever decide to pick this up, for sure, use my supported creator code. I'd appreciate it. But also, besides that, just let me know if this is a skin you're going to end up buying one way or another. There's also some other skins, not necessarily in the item shop, but in the form of a new bundle. This has been leaked for a while. The Frozen Legends bundle, which comes with the Frozen Raven, the Frozen Red Knight, and the Frozen Love Ranger, with the accompanying back bling. The whole pack itself is $25, so it is hefty. The price is expensive, but I think it's a good deal considering you're getting 3 skins. You're not just getting one skin for $25. The Krampus skin alone is almost $20, so that right there should tell you that it's a good deal. You're paying around $8 per skin with the Frozen Legends bundle, which isn't really that bad at all. That's about as cheap a skin as you're gonna get, and that's like when you buy the 800 V-Bucks skins. These skins are worth a lot more. Like if you look at the actual skins, not the Frozen variants, but the actual skins, the Red Knight, the Raven, and the Love Ranger, they're pretty expensive skins. I think they're legendary. So getting them for like $8 a pop and being an improved version, a much improved version, seems like a good deal to me. Of course, you guys know the reason these guys were actually made into a bundle is because of the statues, the frozen ice sculptures that are near Polar Peak, that are near the iceberg. It's yet to be seen if they're going to have any implication to the storyline, or if they were there just because of this bundle and to kind of hint towards that. I'm also curious as to why they picked these 3 skins exactly. They could have picked any 3 skins to make Frozen skin bundles, but they chose the Raven, the Love Ranger, and the Red Knight. It must be because they're one of the best selling skins. These must be like the 3 best selling skins or something. They clearly did some kind of marketing research to figure out what skins to put in the bundle, and these skins must be the most popular or something like that. And you know, I can see it. The Love Ranger was popular for the wings. So many people, including myself, bought it specifically for the wings. The Raven, of course, is extremely cool looking, and the Red Knight is an OG skin that's been brought back a couple times, so it definitely would not blow my mind if these were 3 of the top selling skins in Fortnite history. Do you guys plan on purchasing the Frozen Legends pack? If so, let me know in the comments. I'm definitely curious to see how many of you guys are willing to dish out $25 for these 3 skins. I'm not sure how long it's going to be in the store. It's probably just going to be a seasonal thing. Maybe it's going to end after the holidays. I don't know. But nonetheless, it's a pretty cool pack. I'd say it's worth it, but it is still $25, and that's a lot of money, so I don't know. So, in case you guys didn't know, there's actually a new secret bunker exactly like the one we know at Wailing Woods, on one of the secret little islands on the southwestern corner of the map in the snow area. It's actually covered up by a huge block of ice, and the only way you're able to actually see it is if you go into creative mode and you do a special trick to be able to break the ice. But nonetheless, There is definitely a bunker here. There's nothing in it actually. You can't see anything down there, but that's not unlike anything we haven't seen because it's exactly the same way in Wailing Woods. You can't see anything. There's basically nothing in there, but it's interesting and raises a fair question. Why is it there? Now, I've talked about it a little bit in a previous video, but I want to break it down a little bit more and talk about possible theories about what could be happening with this bunker, because there's no way they're adding this bunker, covering it up with ice, and then it's just not going to mean anything. It's just not going to work like that. So, to understand this bunker better, we need to talk a little bit about the Wailing Woods bunker, where this originally came from. So the big theory about that bunker for a long time was that it was going to be an underground tunnel system. Of course, nothing's happened with it yet, and that is still very much on the table, but that was pretty much the main theory, the main idea, that there was going to be a network of tunnel systems underneath the map, which would be awesome. You know, it would pretty much double the playable area if you could go above and below ground. It reminds me a lot of RuneScape in the Wilderness. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about, there is an area above ground, which is the main area, and then also a tunnel system underneath where you can do the exact same thing as just adding more playable area. So if the main theory for the Wailing Woods bunker is a tunnel system, the same argument could be made for this bunker. For the sake of the video, let's assume this is true. Let's assume we're getting a tunnel system eventually, with all these bunkers being entry points or exit points to the underground part of the map. If that's true, what would be underground? What is the main point of being down there? There's got to be some kind of advantage, something you get rewarded for going down there. Otherwise, what's the point? Well, let's think about it logically. What else in Season 7 would involve going deep into the ground? Well, if you look at Polar Peak right now, you know that it's actually melting almost every week. It's continuing to melt, and it's continuing to reveal more and more of the castle underneath the iceberg. And of course, we all know there are dragon eggs underneath the castle, buried deep beneath the iceberg. So, I wonder if it's possible, if we get a tunnel system, that it could link underneath the castle, possibly to the dragon's lair. The distance between Polar Peak and this island where the bunker is, it's not that far at all. I mean, it wouldn't take that long to run from the island to Polar Peak, so I could definitely foresee that being a possibility. It would be absolutely amazing if this actually happens, and not only would you be able to link between that bunker hypothetically and the castle, but you would probably also, under that situation, be able to link between the castle, that bunker, and the original bunker in Wailing Woods, and maybe even other entry points that I'm not thinking about that haven't even been added yet. Let me know what you guys would think about a potential tunnel system underground. I asked you guys this a while ago, like many months ago, when I originally came up with this theory, but it's been a long time since then, and there's a lot of new evidence now with possible links between the new bunker and the castle underneath Polar Peak. There's definitely something going on with that bunker, though. If it's not a tunnel system, it's gotta be something else, because they're clearly trying to hide it from us by encapsulating it inside of this block of ice. It's a huge piece of ice you can't break. Epic is trying to not show us, but of course, there's always a way around things these days, it seems. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to become of the bunker? Is it going to be exactly like what's happening in Wailing Woods right now, and basically just nothing happens, or is it actually going to mean something? I'm pretty positive and almost certain it's going to mean something, just based on the fact alone that it's a new area they added, and the bunker is in a new area, and not only is it in a new area, but it's also covered up by ice. It's not meant to be seen yet. Even if it's not a tunnel system, I would think there's a good chance that it's relating to the dragon. As you can see right there, I made a really stupid play late in the game by just jumping off and taking 97 damage. I could have downed myself right there, and that could have very easily cost us the game. Fortunately, it did not come back to bite us, and we clutched this win out. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I really do appreciate you taking the time to stop back in. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and make sure you turn on those notifications so you can be among the first every single time to learn of anything, anytime it happens in Fortnite. Make sure to keep an eye peeled on the channel, because we've got a lot of really interesting stuff coming your way very soon. Until next time, guys, take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one, and peace out.